Faruk Yahya was moved from the Nigeria Army 1 Division in Kaduna State to oversee the Boko Haram war in the northeast. He pledged to ensure total peace and sanity in the troubled region. He may not have achieved that completely, but things improved under his watch, going by available records. Data obtained from the Council on Foreign Relations show that from April 1st, when the Major General took charge of the war against Boko Haram, till Thursday when he was named Nigeria's Chief of Army Staff, the number of civilians killed by insurgents dropped by 17%, while the number of Boko Haram members killed shot up by 46%. The data gathered from the media report showed that 946 persons were killed by the insurgents from when he was appointed theater commander of the recently renamed Operation Hardened Kai till May 2021, compared to the 1,137 that died in the previous 14 months. On the side of the Islamist extremist group, 2,122 members were reportedly killed during Yahya's reign, compared to the 1,449 that were killed within the previous time frame. Notwithstanding, the insurgents launched a number of audacious attacks during Yahya's time in the northeast, such as in late April when they forced thousands of residents in Gaidam, Yobe State to flee to Niger Republic during an attack that lasted for days. In his various roles in the Nigeria Army, Yahya has often demanded more from the personnel under his watch. His watchword was a continuous improvement with no room for slacking. When he took over from Mohammed as the general officer commanding 1 division in Kaduna, he told the soldiers and officers at the division that they must be guided by the rules of engagement. He said, "I expect nothing less but more." He had emphasized, he said, "I urge all of you to remain steadfast. We should be apolitical and be committed to our areas of responsibility. You must conduct yourselves well and be professional in the discharge of your duties." On February 5th, when more than 50 Boko Haram insurgents were reportedly killed, Yahya told the troops not to back down as the party was just getting started. He said, "You must not give room for laxity and assumptions. When you see the terrorists, deal decisively with them. Pursue them, don't spare their lives," he had told them. The incoming army chief, who is from Sokoto State, is age 55 and is of the 37 regular corps of the Nigeria Army. According to his curriculum vitae, a copy of which was obtained by the cable, he speaks and writes 4 languages, including Arabic and Spanish. He was commissioned as a regular combatant on September 22, 1990, and has since then attended 9 military courses, including the National Defense Course in Chile. He has also been promoted on 7 occasions. The last time was in September 2017 when he became a Major General. Yahya has also held various key positions during his service, which spans over 3 decades, including as deputy military. Yahya also held various key positions during his service chief, which spans over 3 decades, including as Deputy Military Secretary, Principal General Staff Officer, Ministry of Defense, Commander of the 4 Brigade and 29 Task Force, Military Secretary, GOC 1 Division, and Commander Headquarters of the Theater Command Operation Hardened Kai. He has also lauded on at least 10 occasions, including the Economic Community of West Africa State Monitoring Group Medal, Field Command Medal, General Operations Medal, Silver Jubilee Medal, and Golden Jubilee Medal. One interesting thing that stands in his CV, though, he loves cracking jokes and listening to local music. In November 2020, the Nigeria Army Command in the Northeast declared Abubakar Shekau, Boko Haram leader who is now reported dead, wanted alongside 85 other members of the group. Unlike in the past when the army often hunts the Boko Haram leader all alone. Yaya enlisted the CNJTF as partners in the fresh hunt with clear guidelines for their operation and conduct. He had said such a move would harness the skills and competence of the personnel in terms of the terrain of the northeast, particularly the Sambisa forest area, the insurgents' key hideouts. Okay, you can imagine he loves to crack jokes. During his stint as the commander of the 4th Brigade in Edo State in May 2016, the army had arrested 10 members of the Niger Delta Avengers suspected to be responsible for attacks on oil gas installations in the Niger Delta region. While they were being paraded, Yaya dismissed reports that some of them might be using charms in the attacks. He said, "We are not worried by voodoo. It did not stop the suspects from being arrested and others that have been arrested before now." He had said operations that led to the arrest of recoveries were conducted professionally, guided by our mandate operations order, code of conduct and rules of engagement. Our operations are strictly targeted against perpetrators of all criminal acts in our area of responsibility and not innocent citizens. With the announcement of the new chief of army staff on Thursday, Yaya will replace Ibrahim Atahiru, who died in a military plane crash alongside 10 other officers last Friday. Well, so guys, these are the CV and what the man, his biography of the new chief of army staff. They are letting us know that this man has done this, he has done this, he has done that. And somebody says that, forget all these, your sweet stories. It takes order from Buhari. And since Buhari is chief patron of Boko Haram terrorists and Fulani jihadists, Janjaweed terrorists, nothing will change. No, solution to Nigeria problem is disintegration. Okay? You praising a terrorist caliphate from Sokoto if army was doing fine fighting insurgents. The numbers of people died both from insurgents and civilians is more than cows that have died since Herdsmen crisis. Keep banding figure. Oh my god, someone says banding figures. Well, the Fulani have only one agenda: to control and kill South. Forget all this whitewash. We know them. He is Hausa Fulani. Their goal is to Islamize the South and nothing more and nothing less. No matter how good he is, he will still be under the authority, which may hinder his loyalty to the citizens. A northerner is a northerner. Their religion and their tribe first. So where is Boko Haram? Are they finished or leaving them for position? Nigeria. This poster post what they told him and he believed it like that. If all these things written is true, why was he not made COS at the beginning? Late COS was ahead of him in qualification and seniority. He was seen being penned down already. That is the first Fulani could produce now. General and not to possess even more qualifications, but he won't be chosen because he's from the 0.50 region, Anambra precisely. We are running the Fulani dictatorship. So what are we talking about? Somebody's telling us about qualification.